The match is about to begin. Let's look at the splits.
Let's see how we go. I'm not sure. I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see Fallen be very, very, very offensive because I think they just can be. It looks like they're pushing up towards Waterfall, the Thief, and the Warrior at the moment. Potentially going to be stealthed. Not too sure. Haven't seen them running up yet. It does look like they're going to go for the stealth. I'm not going to go in on them right now. They are indeed stealth, so we're watching them coming down onto the waterfall. Lady Nagnag going back to the mid, as it would be just very much a 2v1 fight. Super just going down on Julian at the moment over at the waterfall. So that could be quite a good fight, which we're going to come back into in a minute. Just want to quickly look at the mid. We just see Musterlex versus Lady Nagnag at the mid. It's all going down at Quarry at the moment.
Yeah, you know, right now the quarry is a very big, huge point of contention here. We do see the tree being popped off. That is going to be a nice regeneration heal there for NDY here. Of course, playing the Thief for Abyss for Christmas. Pulling out that short bow, doing a lot of damage here as far as the AoE damage is concerned here. Bouncing around a lot of really good damage here. We are going to see a couple AoE heals come out here, as well as some good AoE healed effects. Here, once again, we are going to see that trophy slam down on the top of one of Abyss for Christmas. We are seeing a three-person kill streak here for the looks like for Fallen, and that's going to put them in a big advantage here right now for the points. We are going to see Black do a great job and just really kind of keep this point in kind of a odd point of contention here. But unfortunately, the burst damage is going to be too much for him to figure out, and he is going to go down here once again. The trophy just completely taking his face off. Like that's got to be a horrible way to die. A giant golden trophy on your face. Just no, thank you. Not something I would want to happen. Unfortunately, we are going to see. Looks like Matrix is also taking a lot of damage here from Superwolf. Superwolf, of course, is going to be another warrior here. We are going to see one of the Necromancers here for Abyss for Christmas come in and pop that torrent, try and get as much damage as possible. But it looks like Fallen has complete control of this game right now, Jebro.
They really do. Blue not even scoring any points at the moment. We can just see the difference in skill level as we go in, because they want to leave Quarry well alone. Canscout is a very, very good ranger. Probably one of the best in the EU, really, in my opinion. Just want to avoid him, really. Just leave him there. Keep on the rest of the map. Keep those fights going. They need to group up on red. Super is just rezzing Lady Nagnag on this point. Julian going down there on the close. I can probably imagine there's quite a lot of shouting going on at the moment on the team, on the blue team. They seem to be getting quite destroyed at the moment. They're going for Can Scout now. We do see that the Thief on blue, C is just trying to take down Can Scout. Did contest, put some congestion on the point just then as well. Can Scout going down to about 50% HP, but for a Ranger Spirit Spec, that's not really doing much, to be honest. Do see that C is going down here, potentially
so much burst damage. So much burst damage.
No damage down on these two guys at all. I think Lady Nagnag's lost about 10%. You see Lord Nagnag just came in there as well, just to... he just wants to use his finisher, I think.
It's kind of funny that we do have Lord and Lady Nagnag playing a very, very good job at really kind of making sure that both of them coordinate their skills accordingly. They're working together pretty well. We are going to see Lady Nagnag come up onto the Necromancer of Abyss for Christmas and just completely destroy him in that amount of burst damage that he can do with that sword, and taking away a lot of those boons that are normally very, very beneficial to that Necromancer. Going to be able to completely down him very, very quickly here. And right now we do see the blue taking the midpoint here, and we are going to see the warrior, which is going to be Master Lex, doing a semi-good job at trying to keep this point as long as possible here. And unfortunately does miss that Earthshaker ability, and that is not going to be a good thing for him. Once a Hammer Warrior misses that Earthshaker, it's going to be very, very hard for him to continue the CC chain that he's going to do. And unfortunately, not going to be able to do much of anything at the moment. Looks like Abyss for Christmas is just getting completely controlled right now. It is 250 to 50 points right now.
It is indeed. They are getting kind of destroyed. They've got the midpoint at the moment. I'm literally just popping through the specs for the guys, just quickly opening the traits, popping onto the rune set. having a look at the traits, just so these guys can get an idea on how the meta is changing, on whether or not they think it is. Like you said before, there's not really much change in the Guardian bunkers whatsoever, which I think we knew that they were okay. Bunkers were okay. They weren't overpowered. They're still pain in the ass to take down, but there's a lot more damage now. What they've done, what ANET have done, is they've just increased the damage of, say, Mesmers or Guardians and whatnot. So there's more chance of the actual bunkers being taken down. But the Ranger Spirit spec is just still really powerful. I'm interested to know why Kanska hasn't gone for the Healing Spirit and just gone for the AoE heal more. I think that's more for just a group support as well, rather than anything else.
Well, that's also personal preference. I mean, if we look at his spec, he is running the Torch, which is not combination with the Healing Field. Normally, if you run the Healing Spring, you run the blowtorch. I don't think so. The Warhorn, which allows you to do that blast finisher, which gives you a nice, good area of effect healing. But he's running the torch, which is really, really interesting. But again, I think that one thing that really just kind of makes Guild Wars 2 just that much more diverse is you can run the same cookie cutter build, but have completely different weapons. Just throw the entire team off that way. I mean, the amount of different styles that people can play, especially as a ranger, especially as a thief, is just really interesting to see how well that each player can kind of personalize a set cookie cutter build in certain classes.
That's it, indeed. I mean, he's going for Torch is really good for point holding as well, because you're putting a lot of AoE down on the point.
Yep.
He's got a lot of condition damage with the Settler's Amulet as well. And he's got that smouldering sigil as well, so he's putting a lot of burning on the point. And burning is one of the strongest conditions in this game. It's so good.
Yes, it is.
And it's something which I love to use. I think chill is probably one of the most underused in this game, just because you're reducing cooldowns and such, and movement speed. I just think it's something which is really, really, really underused. I'd love to see some more Necro and Ranger chill builds out there.
Speaking of Necro chill builds, didn't you make one?
I did make one. It's on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Unity Jebro.
Shameless plug.
Did you see that link there? That was good.
Oh yeah, well, look at that. All right, so going back into the game here, we are going to see Lady Nag.
You did that. I didn't even do that.
I know. I'm just awesome like that. We are going to see Lady Nag use that withdraw, which is of course a very, very nice dodge heal for the thief, and just so much burst damage coming out onto this warrior here. Unfortunately, going to be feared out just a little bit here, trying to take down this necromancer, doing a nice job. But just look at that, teleport in, just bam, bam, take about half HP down here, and that is going to be another kill here for Lady Nag. Taking a look here on to, well, there's not a lot of players of the Abyss for Christmas left here on the board, unfortunately. Julian taking a lot of damage here, not going to be able to do much of anything. Blind going down on top of her here as well, and another trophy falls onto the face of Abyss for Christmas. Black is the only one left here onto this quarry. They have no points being contested at the moment, and they are in a world of hurt.
I mean, they have got 100 points against these guys, which is no easy feat as it is. And you saw the way they played against BYOB before, and you know what, they did so well, but you can see the difference in these teams, and how often these guys, red team, have been playing together for a fair odd while, changing up different team comps here and there. But they have indeed won this match on Fofile, and ending it on a free cap, 500 points to 108. And these guys have got our first finalists for the tournament at the moment, looking very strong, and I hate to say it, a team can have to do something extremely interesting and different to hit that best of 3 in the final and actually beat these guys.
Yeah, I